Hello, my beautiful students. Hello, hello, hello. It's Anna coming here from Australia, and I want to talk to you guys about the Female Advantage because I have a soft launch going on. I have a beautiful course that's up for grabs, and I want to talk about it because I've seen a few people have downloaded the Female Advantage, the ebook. It's basically summarizing the 3 modules that come in. It summarizes what happens when you take on the program, 3 months of it. I mean, it's designed to be for 3 months, but you can take it in less time. And I thought I would talk about it and give you guys responses to a couple of questions that might be bugging you, and they are like this. These days, there's too many patterns out there for guys to seduce women, to attract women, to pick up women, to get confidence. All great stuff, but in my opinion, why I'm here is actually to get you guys in the long run in that long-term commitment with that woman. I've been asked for it. I decided to deliver on such a awesome course that actually takes you just from beyond that date, beyond those first few meetups to figure out whether or not you're with your woman, and to actually give you guys that picture of what you'll be encountering after you get into that relationship, as you get into it, by keeping her. And that's a big deal for a lot of relationships. They tend to forget about the emotional involvement, the emotional commitment. I actually show you all the challenges you'll be facing um, from having to clean out your friends once in a while to looking at your networks, all of that, which is a lot of fun. And it's a lot of fun because I actually inform you guys what's actually going on. Not what society says, not what your girl says, but what you'll be facing in your healthy masculine, which is extremely powerful. Every time I've given out tactics or tips or advice to friends, it always ended up going in the great way. In fact, sometimes the tips were so powerful that my friends would come to me going, talking about life in general because their life worked out so well, from not feeling great about their jobs to, trying to figure out what to do with a housemate that may not leave, for instance, to getting a crazy proposal in the middle of work from someone that's not wanted, to, keeping around a girlfriend that, needs to listen up a little bit and, really commit to the relationship. I've had all kinds of high risk and low risk kind of movements, and I told the guys what they could be doing about it. I've coached them out of it. Now I'm here telling you guys that everything is possible. And in fact, I've put all these units together from Attractor, which is all about figuring out how it is that you can attract women anywhere you go, because it's all about changing your perspective on how you're attracting people wherever you are. It's all about your appearance. It's all about how you approach people. And then the most sexiest part is actually me putting in objectives for the best date you could have to attract that woman, keep her, and bring her into a relationship, and also what girls crave. So it's not just about you bringing in the goods, it's also about what you could be doing to align with that woman that you want. They're very universal principles, and that's why I'm so passionate about it, because it's just such a massive win-win in every single module. Doesn't matter if you come in slow or fast, it's all in there. So let me know in the DMs, the comments, if you had the ebook yet, or if you've got any questions, because I have been talking about it for a bit now, since I've been trying to do the soft launch. It's a lot of fun. And then Keep Her is actually looking into juggling all kinds of stuff. It's to do with how you be in that relationship and how you're responding to that woman, because there's going to be different challenges at every level. So I actually bring in the energetics and also the simple steps behind every single kind of event that you might encounter, or something that you might anticipate. Anticipating things is actually the best part. So that's what I'm giving you guys. And of course, Coming to Union is an interesting fish, because I'm telling you how you can juggle that image of yourself as a community man, and also with your job, and also your projects and goals, because goals don't really die. Goals are just different at every single turn. It doesn't matter if you get engaged with that person, marry them, if you're just going to be a boyfriend for a while, whatever it is. all of these things come up, and these are the relationships dynamics that I actually bring in. So that is exceptional value, considering the fact that I've put it out there for about, I mean, the amount of people who've come to me with all these questions about what to do and where to go and how to be and why you can't seem to attract a certain person, or how one kind of person is harder to attract than the other. It is all just games and bull dust in the mind. It's all easy, it's all relevant. The point is that you need to choose this person, you need to choose where you're going. So much fun. So one of the questions I would have gotten was, you know, I just gotten out of a breakup, would this actually be helpful? I'm kind of passionate about the fact that all my courses are all about you choosing you first. There's never any pressure to go get that woman, because that is the last thing, that doesn't actually help your growth as a man, because I am targeting you as a man first and foremost. So they're all beautiful if you've gone out of a breakup, if you're in a relationship, even if you're in a long-term commitment. I've had men with families come to me going, you know, how does this work and how does this work? So these are universal practices. They're relevant whether you're single, taken, committed, whether it's complicated or not. These are actually units designed to give you clarity on your job, on your role as a man. And that is why the female advantage is such a big deal, because it's actually just showing you what you could be doing as a man, but with a good woman by your side that you can actually pick for your life, as opposed to have her pick you and then you guys go for a trip. Which can also work, but you're kind of like in charge. So another question is, you know, would there be simple steps as well as the energetics involved? There's always simple steps. I don't believe in separating the two. I deeply believe in doing both the steps and the energetics. So that comes together, and it's a lot of fun because you actually get to see how you can evolve from every single level, and that is so cool. It's the coolest thing ever. Going between all of those and all of those relationship dynamics that they'll never teach you guys unless you delve into a book by the time you're 50 and in a family unit and have a lot of questions. I answer it all right now. I've got all the research backing it up. And the amount of guys that have come up to me going, you know, I would like to impress this woman and I want to go over here and I'm aiming for a long-term commitment. That's my preference. You don't need to apologize or act apologetic in any way with women that you want to be with. The amount of times I've known kind-hearted, intelligent men that came up to me that said, oh, you know, ideally, I would like to have a family, a woman and a family later on. And I'm thinking, why does the tone sound so apologetic? Like, you as a man, you get to have whatever it is that you want. You as a man, you can literally aim for whatever it is that you want and get it. And the reason the female advantage exists is so that you can understand how you can navigate all the complex stuff while you're at it, whichever level you're at. I've done the kind of research that tells me what you could be reaching for later on. And at the end of the day, the women are looking for the man that is for the long term. They're not looking for the stuff that's going to impress them in the short term. So this is a powerful program, and it really is meant to last you for a lifetime. Actually, that's why it's so powerful, and that's why I made it. It's talking about all the relationships dynamics that you will meet from every stage. And as a man, what you want to know is, can I attract this one? Can I impress her the right way? Yes, you can. It's all included. As a man, you want to know, are we going to last? Can we do this? And I'm like, of course you can, as long as you use these tips and all these strategies as you go. So it's great stuff. Um, Now another question is, do I really get this material for as long as it is, and do I get it up on sign up? Yes, you do. That's pretty much how Thinkific works. You just sign up and pay the amount, and then it takes you straight into the first video. The first one is set up as a welcome video. After that, it goes straight into the units. begins with authentic connection, which is very helpful for you to talk to women both offline and online. So you're looking at a reasonable amount of time that you'd invest reading profiles online and also reading environments offline. And it also includes a cafe challenge, which is extremely successful, um, in that you get to check out and talk to people in a very slow paced environment. And all you do is just use your body language, and that's where you exercise that key element that takes your awareness of the environment, that brings it into your masculine. You go, okay, do I want this right now or do I not want this? And you get to, the best part is you get to choose, guys. You get to choose. You get to choose whether or not you find something suitable for you. You get to choose whether or not something works for you. You get to choose whether or not, you want to go forward with it, because I give you all the tools. I give you all the tools to go, okay, this is the best option right now. Or you get to switch. I had a vlog that talked about how a woman might actually go away in the keeping her module thanks to all my tips. And that's fine, because not all the women are meant to be kept. The woman's got every right to choose you every end of the day as well, especially if she's an feminine, especially if she's an empowered person, especially if she loves you. But the thing is that women will want to be with you when you have a mission, a drive, and you actually know what you want and you're going after what you want. And I make it super easy because I actually put the mission inside of the female advantage. I don't just go, hey, here's how you can impress that woman, but I also give you the tools to figure out where you want to go, how you want to go, and what you want to choose in your mission. They're all very, very beautiful topics. They're so powerful. They give you all that clarity that you need, that you're looking for. And at the end of the day, if you don't want one thing, you can always choose another. And that is the power of the female advantage, because it gives you that choice. Half the time when I've had men coming to me for, asking me all kinds of things, it's like, oh, can we put up expectations for dates? Of course you can. And I also put that into the dating objectives, what to do to escalate things in a healthy way. And it's not just for you to look good, it's also for you to test out the reaction of your dates, because time is ticking and you wanna know, while you're enjoying the date or not enjoying that date, depending on how it goes, if you want to go forward with it. And that is the power I give you, to see the clearness of the situation and choose the way you want to choose it. And as you go, there's just so many cool things that you can do. You can choose, you can set out your expectations, you can actually communicate whatever you need to your partner, your spouse, your girlfriend, etc. So it's great. For everyone that's had the ebook, I've had a lot of comments saying that it's rich and that it's got very good points in it. And it does. It really does. It's not something that's just going to get you off the street and picking up women. That's not really the point. I mean, it's up to you. You can easily do that. I've never said that it's wrong or right to do that. It's your experience to have as a healthy masculine man in your divine masculine. Using that energy to plow through, to use all the resources around you, which is part of the reason why I'm here, because I'm like, you guys are just not using the tools that I can see you could be doing. You don't have to be a professional in the field of communications. You don't have to be a professional in PR, advertising, communications, talking to people. You don't have to be in maths or IT, although it could probably be very advantageous for you if you did. And you could easily smash through these modules and do well, because it's all about, a select few resources that you can always have wherever you go. So it's an amazing thing, this program. It's an amazing thing with all the power dynamics that it shows you, the clarity and the power, the choices that it gives you. It's a ginormous boost for you when you're looking for a long-term commitment as a man, whether you are, if you've got a job with you, whether you're just looking, it doesn't actually matter. I made these universal practices that can be applied to any guy that is seeking so much more in life. Like I said, the one who's wanting more in life. And I've seen it all. I've been overseas, I've traveled, I've been in 2 countries, I've lived everywhere. To me, language and culture is actually one of those things you can also navigate. And that's exactly what you get in the Female Advantage. You get also that little perspective of what to keep and how to communicate to your woman what you want, what you don't want, and what you prefer and what you don't prefer. I mean, how much cooler is that? You get to communicate all these things. It's amazing. It's an amazing deal. I give you the tools, I give you the resources, the mission, what women want at every step of the way. Also, your mission as a man at every step of the way. It's like the glorious three in every module, really. Your mission, how to get around the women, also the way you can immediately implement all these preferences, and also how you can communicate. I mean, I don't see this anywhere in the market. I don't see this anywhere else. The powers of this program are really just amazing. And the best part is that you get the summary in the ebook. The best part is that you get to use this information for as long as you need, because I understand that it's so rich that you need time for it. Well, you get that time. You get that period of time every time you sign in and go, what was that? Or what did I just see? What did I just observe? You get to go back to it and seek more clarity. It's amazing. Um, and there's all the prompts that get you deeper into the work. So it means that once you've watched the video, you can just use up the sentences and the phrases and go, okay, cool, this is what's happening. So that's a really amazing stuff. And I wouldn't really want you guys to think that, I wouldn't want you guys to think that you're just going to be in the dark. You get to observe in the dark. You get to actually make notes of your preferences every time. You actually get to do the best you ever have, and that's without any help from anyone else. I mean, actually, this is how you get the help from everyone else: by communicating, by getting your mission, by deciding, by understanding what the feminine means in your life, all the above. It's great stuff. Now, I do want to tell you guys that since it's soft launch, the first time, it is at 50% off, so you'll get that beautiful payment part. I've decided to put the Female Advantage together with a Confidence Builder, to put those two together, because one deals with self-worth and the other one's about your mission and also what the Female Advantage can do for you. What you can do when you've set out as a man and when women can actually help you out. So that's a lot of fun. You get to get into all of the above. You get to choose, you get to pick as a man, you get to thrive as a man, you get to grow, and there's nothing more awesome than that. When you realize that there is literally nothing that pulls you away from certain things, you get to actually move on to the idea of, okay, what do I actually want? What am I actually capable of? What do I seek next? Just up and up and up and up only. Up and up and up those levels. Every time men have come to me, they have had their healths improve, their boundaries improve, their understanding of themselves improve. They'd go, okay, what do I actually want in life? What do I actually want in a woman? They'd go, what is it that I actually want for myself in life? And it's such a big deal when you look at that. So it's a powerful program. I highly recommend it to anyone going through anything. These are universal principles that you can apply in every area of your life. Because that's the whole point of the three trinities. I'm actually targeting every single area. I have had men also being very, very awkward and squeegee about the fact that the networks are involved, that I talk about friendships. And I understand why, especially when we assume that men are socially isolated. In my programs, I don't even consider that as a thing. I don't consider that as a reality, which is why I have a support group. I have Express Your Healthy Masculine, which is easily accessible for anyone with the link, and also here that I'll be putting down. You can ask me any questions inside the group as well. That's why I designed it for. And you really need your brothers. You really need your brotherhood at this time period. So that's what's going to be available to you. I'll be putting it down in the link below, and you get to see all the cool stuff, all the cool stuff that you want to check out. So that's a lot of fun. And that's basically the Female Advantage, more or less. I am more than happy to be back to answer more questions, but that's basically the nutshell of it. If you want to do really well with relationships and with your own growth as a man and get those choices and opportunities your way, this is the program for you. It doesn't even matter what kind of job you're in. It doesn't matter if you are looking at, if it doesn't matter if you're looking at a whole bunch of challenges in front of you. With my tools, they're so universal that you can actually get through just about all of the challenges. It really doesn't matter much. But at the same time, you need to remember that at every level, you're going to be asked something different, and that's exactly what I tackle. So that's a lot of fun. It is very powerful. I wish everyone luck. I had this open until the end of basically the end of July, actually, for you guys to come in. I am looking to beta test this program with a select few. So I would love to see 4 guys come in and check this out. But that's just a number. I am open to all. So guys, happy weekend. Try this out. Check out the free ebook available through the cover page. And check out how your life could be so much better once you realize that there's more available to you and that you do not have to listen to just about anyone's advice. You can listen to me. I can tell you exactly what's out there and what you can actually strive for. And that's the coolest part about being a healthy masculine man in this modern age. You actually get to forget about the old value system and the old ways of thinking, and you can actually go, this is what I want, and these are the tools that I have. I'm going for it. I'm going to try myself out. Which is exactly what I've done this program for. It's to help you reach for more than we have ever had before. And it's awesome. And with that, I'm going to say, love you guys. I will be off. I'm going to have my first copy now, and I really am excited to see who checks this out, who tries it out. You guys can definitely email me at theanna266@gmail.com with any questions, and I'll answer them for sure. You can always come around and chat. I am more than happy to answer. All right, guys. Happy weekend. Take it easy, keep safe, drink lots, and I'll talk to you soon.